creation jinn kind or another creation? They're very advanced civilization, interdimensional beings coming from the fourth.
Is it a question or is it a manifesto? This is not a question, this is somebody's manifesto, yeah.
This is an email.
Yeah, I don't know. You got so long I got lost in that. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillah that Allah guiding us and Prophet's love guiding us and illuminated. The nation of Islam is an illuminated nation, never had dark ages. It came to illuminate this earth that was in a dark age. That knowledge sets you free. When Allah gave to us the knowledge of the jinn, they are of electric beings, of fireless, a smokeless fire, which is what? Electricity. And from what they keep calling aliens, because it's alien to them and they don't know what it is, and they think it's coming on a ship from somewhere else and coming into their home and touching them by alien encounters. If they only knew and came to Islam, they would know that there's a jinn community everywhere and they are 10 times our population. They live amongst you and in your home and in your environment, and there's nothing that you can do that make them leave that. They're everywhere through every layer. So of course they're molesting people, they're bothering people, night terrors upon people. If for one of them should decide that they want to attack insan, they come. And they come, and when they hold that insan they feel that they can't breathe in their sleep, and they call night terror, night attacks. All of these are jinn related. And the tariqah comes to teach the energy and all the energy practices. Why? Because it's the explanation of that world. Otherwise if somebody's not talking in energy, it's a coded way to understand the jinn world, because the jinn are energy. So what are you going to do to push away bad jinn? Wave a stick and do something around? No, it's all based on energy. How you build your energy, how you develop your energy, how you call upon more energy is the madad. You're asking upon the madad of awliyaullah and those whom Allah is pleased with, from budala, nujaba, nuqab, awtad wal akhyar, qawthun and jinn wa malaika. From all these categories of rijalullah, whom many of them are the jinn, are rijalullah, are Allah's servants. That Allah says, I'm with nabiyeen, siddiqeen, shuhada'i was salihin. From those categories are jinn and ins, and this is the best of company to keep. So when they teach you through energy, that build your energy, build your tafakkur, build the muraqabah, build all the practices, you're actually surrounding yourself with a very strong energy field of very pious souls. That is the protection against nefarious beings. When you have no protection, they're everywhere. They enter through every television show that you watch, they enter through every radio that you watch, because everything produces an energy. You turn on the radio and it's all those bad words, I can't repeat those on video. Those words are manifesting these creatures. They're coming through the wire, through the speaker and entering into that environment. They're travelling through that sound. You turn on the scary movies, bad movies, horror movies, they're like a freeway coming in through your internet connection into your home. Now you have all these friends sitting there and they're looking at you, hey, and then they start to come after you and they're all over you, and at night they come and attack you. That's somebody who has no energy understanding, no training, nothing that pushed them away. Their home and their life is a freeway to this dimension. Everything they listen and do are all these creatures coming through. Think of them in the millions coming into the home. Then imagine, of course then they're going to occupy the person, they're going to influence that person, they influence them to sin, influence them to do bad, influence them to harm themselves and others, have bad character, all of that because of that environment. So that's all energy based. You don't have to teach people in the West about jinn only, because that's something maybe foreign, but you teach based on energy. So somebody come and teach you, now build your energy, call upon support. Recite the madad in your house, perfume and fragrance your home to have a beatific smell like a masjid, beautiful with fragrances. Play dalal khairat, because we said that things would be manifesting through sound. As soon as you play the dalal khairat in the home, the angels and mu'min jinn are coming to hear that salawat. That with every time and every praise that it's praising, Allah bringing very pious souls and beings to be there during the praising. So then the room becomes a masjid, the environment becomes a masjid of all pious souls. If you entered into the tariqah, that the shaykh is assigning from the mu'min beings to be accompanying you and living in your environment with you. As a result, you not only have yourself and your family, but you're also now housing other mu'min beings living with you. And that's why then they teach you with energy, then make sure that you are living according to an Islamic lifestyle. That be good, have good character, make good fragrances for them because their families are in your home and in that environment. Pray, call the azan, all of these actions make them happy. Play the salawat, play Holy Qur'an all the time, it makes them happy. When they're happy, your energy and the home energy is beatific. You put the ta'weezes because they have a reality that Allah is sending upon the earth. Those realities, then those are producing lights and realities, so then the house, the home and the soul of these people become fortified with so much energy and so much lights that when they turn the TV on for any type of negativity, the negativity looks and shoots back out because it's like coming into the wrong place. It's going to have a very difficult time in that environment and it runs. Any negative energy coming from the streets and other environments or coming from the mall as you walk into your home, again it sees the light because you don't see the light. It sees the place of where you're living, if you're practicing what we just said, it sees that place is filled with light and they run before they enter into that. Some of the very stubborn ones may try to hide deep within insan, but eventually if they're doing those practices in that house, those energies will produce and begin to burn these creatures out of that person. Anybody who's experienced an unwanted passenger begin to scream because it's going to scream as it comes out, it's being burned out, and that's by the zikr, by the energy. If you got something onto your body that is clinging to you that shouldn't be, by the time you sleep and you're from these students that do these practices, your soul is going to come out energized and begin to attack that creature that is trying to occupy. So many things are happening, but if you teach at the level of energy, everything makes more sense. Keep your wudu, keep all of these understandings of wudu, that's all energy. So the more you build and take our way of building the energy, build your practices, make your muraqabah, your energy field becomes very powerful. You're less likely to be hijacked. If you have no energy field, you don't do nothing, then consider yourself a bus that every homeless person is already on that bus with you. Not homeless person, homeless jinn, they're just all over that person and making everything in their mind off and all their character off, inshaAllah.